Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2022, and we are playing as B1908 in the Danish lower leagues. And last time we left off, we just started off the season, and so let's have a look at where we are now. We've played the first big chunk of the season, and we had a fairly good starting run. 2 draws, 2 wins out of a team that's supposed to be rock bottom. I thought we were doing all right. And then we had a 2-2 draw against FA2000. Again, a better team than us, so good result. And then our manager, not me, our goalkeeper got injured, right? Problems. Because he is pretty good for our level. The rest of these guys, not so good. So what I did is, if you look at the transfers, and where's that transfer history? There you go. I brought in, I can't remember if I brought this guy in before. No, I think you saw me bring in Barley. Did I? I'm pretty sure you saw these two, but just in case you didn't, I brought in Tobias Perto, which is another striker who can play on the wings, and Thomas Barley, just as we were starting off the season. An extra centre-back who can give us cover. He's actually better than our current centre-back, so he's going to be a regular starter. But then we got an injured keeper, so I brought in Martin B.W. Larson, who is 30 years old. He's all right. He's not as good as our current top keeper, but he's not far off with current ability. Sommer, our keeper that we started with, then said, hang about, I want more playing time. So we've had a little bit of an issue of players, we've got 3 at the moment, wanting playing time. Now, overall, not the worst problem in the world. I've had to change the tactics, which this is the first game I'm going to play with this new tactic, 5 in midfield, just so I can fit in the people who want to play, which isn't ideal. But we'll make it work, sort of thing. We're going to give these guys game time. The main reason I'm giving them game time is because our club atmosphere is only average, and I think a lot of that is down to 3 players who are unhappy. And once we've got players who are at the club for a little bit longer, this is all going to go up. And if we can get a good run of form and all that, team cohesion and managerial support is good. It's just I promised I would make a good club atmosphere. Unfortunately, I'm not keeping that promise at the moment. So I just want to make sure that I do a good effort. So I'm going to give these 3, the keeper and the 2 midfielders, more game time and see if they can pay it back to me. Hopefully they will. I've said to them that they will get some game time, but they need to earn it, sort of thing. So we are going to jump into our next match, which is against Marion List. I think that's how you say it. And they were actually the team that offered me a job as well. So it was between B1908 and Marion List. I went for B1908 just because I like the look of the squad more. Overall, these guys are very similar level to us and are very similar expectations in the season. We are a good, we're 3 points ahead of them, so it's only a win away. But if we get 3 points, we're up to 10th. If we get another 3 points, we can climb this table if we can have a good run of results. Unfortunately, our keeper getting injured really killed our run of results. We got 3 losses on the bounce. Only 2 1-0s and a 3-1. The 3-1 we just lost concentration right near the end, but the 2 1-0s we held our own and we only just lost. It was really close games for both of them, and both clubs quite high up in the league, so that's fine though. We will move on. We actually got, one of these games wasn't in the league. We got a 4-0 win in the kind of Danish Cup sort of thing, Sydbank Polkalin first round. So we're through to the second round, and we're going to play someone in our league that we already drew 1-1 with. So hopefully we might be able to get a victory there and get a little bit of a cup run. But I think overall we have to just focus on our league position. So yeah, I'm going to today play these 2 games. We might play Middlefart just because I like the name. At the end, I just need to decide what I'm doing. And then we'll play these games and probably play FA2000 and Young Boys, FD, which are 2 hard games actually for the next video. And then we'll take the break, and then we'll probably play these. I might play this first game and then play the last 3 on video to end the season, and hopefully give us a fairly good ending to the season. Not another firing. But let's go ahead to okay, so the team for against Marion List. I have decided actually Sommer. I'm not convinced that he's good enough. I want Larson in goal. I need someone who can actually back us up in the back, in between the sticks, just until we get Pedersen back. And I think I might even bring on so Matthias Bill has got 2 goals in 9 games. I've put some trust in him and he hasn't really paid it back. Whereas Pedersen, 2 goals in 5 games and 1 assist, playing a little bit better. So I'm going to play him as a pressing defend. I've realised as well that we're on cautious. We want to be balanced mentality, and corners attacking. Oh, our routine has changed. 1 second. Okay, so we're back. I've just been doing a little bit of playing around with near post. So we've got our big centre back attacking the near post to get a header. So I think that will be better for us. So we're going to go back to team selection. So that's the overall team I've gone for. Larson between the sticks, Roma, Bolzer, Barley and Burr in defence. Then we've got Jacobson kind of playing that holding role in between. Then we've got Sari, Borman, Rich and Foss in midfield. And then we've got Pedersen up front. Kind of annoying that these 2 centre midfielders who aren't that great are demanding more game time, but we'll give them a little game time and see if they can repay us for putting them in that position. We're going to go for, we're sick of getting these bad results. Come on boys, go out there and make a difference. And we're going to kick off and hope that we can get a result here. Immediately an injury. That's really bad for us actually. He's one of our better players. Okay, no nonsense fullback, defend. Whoa. No nonsense fullback, defend is where Sindal plays best, and he's our only left back. So let's hope he doesn't get injured, and let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us later on in the season. Okay, our free kick puts in Bolzer, Pedersen. Yes, can I celebrate? You never know with these. They're usually offside, but yes, it looks like we got ourselves the early goal 9 minutes in. Thank goodness for that. Sari with, the headlights are in the way a little bit. Bolzer heads it down and Pedersen gets there and heads it in with the keeper completely lost in no man's land there. I'm glad I switched around Pedersen and Bill. I think it's going to be a bit of a game changer. Okay, our throw in, Roma plays it to Borman. Roma now has it down the wing, puts it in. Rich. So close. If he would have got a goal, it would have kind of backed up the fact that he deserves a place in the team. I need them to start earning their place, you know. Ooh, a lot of injuries this game. 3 injuries already. People are diving in for tackles from the looks of it. Okay, perfect. We're starting the second half 1-0 up. Who's playing well, who's not? Jacobson is looking a little bit worried. Other than that, everyone's playing all right, so I'm going to keep the team as is. Let's take charge of this match. Defenders, go prove it. Midfielders, go prove it. Attackers, go prove it. Start the second half. Everyone seems quite happy, motivated. That's half the battle here. So we need to keep hold of that lead as well. Okay, they start off with the goal kick. Jacobson bringing it forward to Code. He hits it up. Oh, well done, Bale. I'm going to call him Bale. I think that's actually how you pronounce it. Jacobson up to Pedersen. Great ball. Back to Rich. Rich through to Sari. Pedersen. How was that not a penalty? Sari was definitely hacked down in the box there. All right, we go again. Larson in goal. Hoofs it up there. Pedersen, you got that? No, he hasn't. Damn it. Okay, they now have the ball. Long ball forwards. Anyone going to get that? Oh my goodness, hit the bar. Sindal. Clearance, well played. We're hanging on now. Right, 65 minutes. Maybe it's time for a change. We're going to make a little bit of a change. Who are we changing over? Sindal. I would love to make a change. Oh, Roma can actually play. And then we can play... Christian on the right and Roma on the left. I mean, Roma's not having a great game either, but we'll just take that. And then we've got Borman. If I take him off for a guard, what's his preferred position? Deep line playmaker support. So we play him as a deep line playmaker support. Confirm changes and hope that that's enough to see us through to the end of the game. Our free kick. A guard puts it in. Bolzer. Yes! Great free kick by the player I just brought on. I tell you, this 16-year-old's going to be something special if we can keep hold of him. A guard or a gird. I call him a guard. Look at that free kick. He saw his man straight to the back post. Bolzer with the header. Goal. 2-0. A little bit more comfortable, but let's not fall asleep, boys. A guard now with the free kick. Oof. Just wide. That would have been the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Perfect. We made it through to the end. 2-0 to us. A fairly good display, I would say. Look at those ratings. Only our left back and right back were the ones who suffered a little bit. Larson, very glad I put my faith in him rather than Sommer. I feel like he made a bit of a difference. Foss, Rich, Agard, Sari. Borman, not so much. I think Borman will need to start impressing soon if I want to keep playing him. But overall, very impressed with that performance and that result. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Everyone's going to be a little bit more happy. Hopefully more likely to... Oh my goodness, we're upper place as well. Middelfart are below us, which is a superb name. Again, so... If we can get a couple of wins on the bounce, we could even get up into this promotion area. I'm not thinking promotion this season, but next season, potentially. So yeah, we're going to move on and we will come back for our next game against Rockslide. In the cup, I'm not sure if we really want to win this. So I'm going to be playing some players which I haven't played that often. Because the cup, although it's great, it's also... quite a... I'm even considering just not showing the cup game. We're probably going to lose, and then just showing Middelfart and Avarta, which are our two league games. I'll think about it, and then you'll see what I decide on in the next 2 seconds. But yeah, we'll move on with a good win, and hopefully we'll be able to progress even more. Okay, so since that last game, I may have shown it, I may not have. We played, let's go back quickly, the cup. I played fairly poorly because I played quite a lot of the second team. I had another player come to me and say, listen, I'm not getting enough game time, and I kind of had enough of it. So it doesn't show on our transfer history, actually, but I got rid of our keeper, who played in the cup game, the one who was requesting, I think it was Sarsen or something like that. He just isn't good enough. I've got Larson who can play better, and I've got Pedersen coming back from injury, and I've got Sand who's more than happy to sit on the bench because he knows he's not a first team keeper. So I have the backups. Sommer is the guy who I've released on a free. He's not officially gone yet, but I know he's got loads of potential, but he's getting on my nerves because he's letting in too many goals at the moment. Pedersen, 28-year-old, I've at least got a few years with him, and I can bring in a younger keeper who understands that they're a young keeper and they're not going to get all the game time. I also got rid of a striker, Simoski, I think his name was. He was saying he wanted more time. I didn't want to give him more time, so I've just said, release you on a free. The good thing about having players on AMA contracts, amateur contracts, they can just go. You don't have to pay anything to get rid of them, and you can just get rid of them. The problem is that obviously if someone was to come for Baltzer, Avarta, who want him for a free, then he can just take a contract with them and leave us, or at a drop of a hat. So that is the issue we do have at the moment. What the team we're going for this game is Larson between his sticks. We've got Christian, I can never pronounce his name, Christian on the right, Barley and Boltzer in the middle, and Roma on the left. Then we've got Jacobson playing that holding position, which actually he hasn't been playing well in that position. So if I played him as a central midfield support for this game, I wonder how that will work. It might work a little bit better. So I'm going to give that a go. I know changing around tactics probably isn't the best idea, but we're just going to go for it. Foss, Rich, Jacobson, Borman and Sari in the middle, and then Misra up front. I've got Pedersen ready to come on, but Misra is saying he wants some more game time, so I'm going to give him an opportunity because Misra, I'm going to call him Misra. Misra has actually scored for us, so he's got some proven credentials there. We've got a few players on the bench, but a lot of like injuries which we're waiting to come back, so not a full squad. And our right back and right midfield doesn't really have a lot of depth, so we're in a little bit of issue with that as well. But we're going to jump in and hope that we can get something from this game. Dressing room, I'm just going to say, make me proud, boys. Make me proud. Make me proud. Rich is looking nervous. Misra's looking nervous. Okay. I don't like when they're nervous. Okay, so there they have the ball. Kind of gave it away cheaply there from the looks of it. And they're just going to start this smooth passing. And they're probably going to put this one away. Nissen gets a goal. And we're 1-0 down within 4 minutes. Not good. Okay, there, chance again. Throw in on the left-hand side. Oh, it's just, we don't get a touch of it. And again, Nissen with the ball over top, hits it on the volley. My goodness, lads, come on. This is not good. 10 minutes in, we're 2-0 down. It was a great goal, but I don't want to see it again. Okay, our corner. Roma puts it in. Headed away. Come on, lads. What's going on? Oh, well tackled by Misra, to be fair. Jacobson, hoofs it up there to no one. Like, what was that? What's the point of a pass like that? Now he's going to hoof it up. Okay, Boltzer gets it. Sari. He's the ability to do something for us on the wing, to be fair. Sari heads it down. Misra. Oh, that was a chance for you to make something. Okay, half time. Not happy with how these guys are playing. If I play Roma there and then I can bring on Sindal there, maybe? And he can come on as a no-nonsense. No, wait, not no-nonsense. We want him on the side, so no-nonsense fullback defend. And then Roma as a fullback defend, just as is. Rich looking nervous, Foss looking frustrated. Nicklasen and Rich. But then we can't bring off Misra. And actually, everyone, like, there's literally no changes I can make. Everyone's playing just as bad as each other. I'm not really sure what changes I can make here. I'm going to just make those two, dressing room, and say terrible. Figure it out, boys. Come on. Oh, come on. We're giving away a free kick in like such a good position for them. Oh, Larson, well done. At least he got a save there. I'd have been disappointed if that went in, but the corner we still have to defend. It's not over yet, boys. Okay, Rich misread it, but luckily it just went out for our throw. We're all good. Okay, they're throwing. It's been a more quiet second half, which is good for us. Not so great at us getting back in the game, but at least we're not losing by an absolute shed load. Okay, they're throwing in our corner. There's just a non-stop hat-trick for Nissen. And he put that one away. I think this is going to be the harder game anyway, so we're struggling. So we're just going to skip that. Problem is that cup game really screwed us for our fitness as well, which means that I'm far from pleased with that result. Defensive. I don't really want to attack them actually, because I know that I don't want the morale to go down too low. I mean, we're still 1 point off them, 10 points, 5 points clear from bottom. If we could get another win, we put ourselves up to 8th, so it's not the end of the world. Yet Sommer is gone, the 21-year-old goalkeeper. Happy to see him out of here, to be honest, because he was awful, but then looks like Larson wasn't half as good anyway for this game. Overall, a bit of a disappointing 2 games there. We started it well, and then we just kind of fluttered away. I think I'm going to leave it there. Behind closed doors, I'm going to play up until these 2 games, and we'll play these 2 games and then go on the break. And we probably will, I think January will still be the transfer window, so we'll look at bringing in some stronger players, maybe getting rid of some of the deadwood that we had to bring in at the beginning of the season. And then I'll play these 2 games and leave these 2 for the last video of the season. And we'll see how we do, see if they want to keep us for another season. Hopefully we'll be able to strengthen them and try and maybe even challenge for promotion next season if we can strengthen the squad enough. So yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.